The stock markets are crashing, people are panicking, and crypto is dipping. And I want to talk about in this video exactly what I'm doing, but also what is going on right now, why the stock market is in an upheaval, and overall, is this going to lead to a chain effect through to crypto? Are we going to see another 20-30% dip down to $40,000 or something crazy like that? Well, let's talk about it. I want to go through what I'm doing and what my strategy is during times like this, but also kind of talk about why you shouldn't really be panicking. And actually, this is quite a good thing, even though it's kind of feeling like a terrible thing. We're still in a good place if you zoom out 24 months back in the past. So yeah, let's talk about it. So Trump says Kamala doesn't have a clue. Biden is sound asleep as stock markets crash globally. I told you so effect from Donald, former president over here. So Donald has pointed fingers at the current US leadership for the global stock market sell-off. And you can actually see, looking at his social over here, it says stock markets crashing. I told you so. Kamala doesn't have a clue. Biden is sound asleep. All caused by inept US leadership. Inept US leadership. That is absolutely crazy to literally say the US leadership is inept, but we can see, we've seen the catalysm, we've seen the chain effect now, we've seen the stock markets go down, we can see obviously crypto is crashing as well at the time of making this video. What's also happening is former President Trump suggests cryptocurrency as a fix to the existing US debt. Harris camp highlights his remarks. So former President Donald Trump shared some more thoughts on his recent crypto crush. And overall, he wants to utilize cryptocurrencies to actually help with the existing economical problems. And it'll be really cool. I love how pro he is for crypto right now. He's definitely got a massive bag for himself, you could just imagine. So the Fear and Greed Index, this is one of your nice indicators. We can see 26 is happening right now. We are in a bull market, so fear is your friend. It's a good time to take advantage of the fear in the markets and use that fear that you're seeing. Allow those millions of people that are selling right now to be your, capitalize on their fear. And that's what you can effectively do, not financial advice. So that just means sort of buying the dip sort of thing. But yeah, let's just look at this because it's an ocean of red. There's only literally a few coins that are doing well right now. And overall, this is an ocean of red, as you can see. So a lot of major alts are down sort of 40%, 20%, and on the week, even up to 50%, some different coins, but most coins 20 to 40% correction. And just looking at Bitcoin, you can just see how deleterious this has been for Bitcoin itself. And overall, I don't really feel scared to see this 29% correction because we have seen them so many times in the past. And I've actually been waiting for them to happen because if you go back in time, you can see we had so many 30 to 40% corrections in the past in previous market cycles, especially like the 2015 to 2017 one, that we kind of just forgot how they felt. And if you even look at the last market cycle in 2021, we had a 55% correction before actually ripping an all-time high. But if we just look at today and what's going on, yes, we've printed a few red candles on the weekly in a row consecutively, but if we go to that daily time frame, something that really makes me bullish is, firstly, every time Bitcoin has sort of dropped down to this lower region, whether it be 59, 56, 53, or it did break for a critical support of 52k, and also we have massive level of support written in at 49k anyway, but more so looking at your relative strength index here. And the key rule that I always try and do when I'm in a bull market, so you can see right now the RSI is very, very low, it's sitting at 25. What I tend to do during bull market environments is I like to scoop up this fear, which means that you're capitalizing on fear of others and people that are selling in the markets when that relative strength index comes down below 30. So if you were to have done this in August 2023 when Bitcoin is also there, and also June 2024, so if we quickly draw up a vertical line of every single time that Bitcoin has kind of dipped down into this sub 30 daily RSI, so we've got a few data points here, you can see maybe each time you actually you're going to make some gains. So if you bought over here, you'd be up quite nicely. You'd have been up, 74% on that particular acquisition or that entry. Or bought over here, you'd be up a very nice 52%. If you bought over here, you would have been temporarily up, not incredibly, but 18% if you would have bought the last oversold daily RSI. A bit different because we are still in a bearish trajectory overall, and we've just pumped massively. But again, we're being presented with that. Now, of course, don't catch it falling nice. We could still fall down to entry point 1, which is $36,000, which is the key level for me to dollar cost average back into crypto markets. Apply the same to Ethereum. I bought some Ethereum yesterday at $2,100 and something dollars. I got very lucky. I bought some and I'm up a little bit. And yes, it could drop down. It could, but I'm lowering my average entry and I'm happy to do so. And when I also look at some of the data here, we're falling out from this very key horizontal channel. As you can see, Ethereum has been sailing through it. We've broken integral support at 2.8K. But if we look at the daily RSI again, Ethereum hasn't been this low on that RSI for ages. You can actually see, looking here, Ethereum hasn't been there for 355 days. So we've not seen this level of oversoldness for Ethereum for 355 days. And if we get our vertical line again and have a look over there, if we entered in August 2023 at the same sort of sub RSI, low RSI, you would have made colossal gains by capitalizing the crash and the fear. You would have actually been up like over basically 2x. You would have got in at 1.5K, you would have made a decent $2,000 on each Ethereum, or maybe even more. ETH topped out at 4K so far this year, so it's almost a 40% discount right now for Ethereum. So that's another thing that I want to talk about. What else can you do in these markets? You're stuck on what to buy. Well, you can head over to websites like CoinMarketCap, and you can simply hit this 24-hour button. And when you hit that 24-hour button, you're going to see all the cryptos that have crashed over the last 24 hours. You can find and pick out and cherry pick some of your favorite projects that you like the look of, or coins that you were once bullish on at a higher price, but with the same narrative, the same utility, and the same fundamentals. So surely price structure alone shouldn't be the only thing that drives you to buy a coin and change your sort of opinion of it. If you're seeing these coins 20, 30, 40% down, but you were bullish on them when they were 20, 30, 40% higher in price, it doesn't make sense. You've got to be bullish on them when they're actually down, and get that average entry in and dollar cost average in and capitalize on that emotion from the retail traders and people that aren't so sort of rigid in the markets. Smart money will surely be accumulating. So here's a few I picked out. I've got Saycoin, really like this one. You can see, of course, it was trading at 0.39 before, 0.41. It's down massively. It was actually trading even higher at $1.10. It's down hugely, so 0.22 right now. Huge correction. Hopefully we're going to see a nice recovery for this particular token as well. Aave is another one that I am looking at. $83, was recently trading at $116. So you're seeing a 30 to 40% correction over there for Aave. Really nice to see an opportunity like this. Next up is Jasmy, Japan's Bitcoin. Another one that I'm also really bullish on at current times. And you can see 0.042. Big highs. It's corrected 50 to 60%. I'm going to capitalize on it. I'm going to take the risk. I'd rather buy now than buying the euphoria and greed and the overbought levels that we saw before, which leads to a potential corrective opportunity. We're now seeing that correction. So effectively, I want to buy now because we're back. It's allowed me and us and you and everyone to go back in time to March of this year, where things were kind of at an average sort of price level, like a neutral level, and now obviously we're back in fear. So it's a good opportunity. Well, it's very exciting right now. There's a kid from the UK walking to Romania to meet Andrew Tate, Tristan Tate. And there's a good chance it's going to meet Andrew and Tristan Tate is basically in Budapest right now. He's got his own coin, which is doing super well. Top G, 1,500. I'll also leave a link down below to this one if you want to look at this meme coin, because it's like one of the only coins that's still striking green candles during this extremely kind of bearish market. I mean, look how well it's holding up. If the market was green right now, for sure, this would be going parabolic. Additionally, if you guys are trading from the US, Canada, or anywhere in the world, and you want to have a new exchange that's got no KYC, no sort of give away your information, but you want to trade freely and withdraw Bitcoin freely or whatever, use KSEX. I've got the link down below for you lovely people. Certainly recommend it. It's an amazing one. I do my trading here as well and I love it. So link down below. Bonus rewards are waiting for you. And lastly, what else can we look at? Well, Bitcoin monthly returns on the charts. August is typically, pretty gnarly. Usually it's not great, so I expect a not great August. And so far we're also seeing a not great August. I also expect a not great September. Historical data suggests that literally 30% of these days are usually good, so I expect this next one to be also possibly quite bad. However, October, November, December are typically quite good, and hopefully we can push in to 2025 with very, very strong numbers, and I think that will be the sort of wrap to the overall bull run. The mid-2025 will be when maybe it's just unfortunately all over. If you guys are looking to grow your crypto portfolio, please check out my Patreon group down below, where you can make some extra crypto gains, where you can unlock trading cards and signals like the ones you see on screen, whether the market is up or down. I mean, this guy just made a massive short. As you can see, 800% on his short position. But people are making money in my group, whether the market is up or down. And if you do want to have access to these high value signals, check out my group down below on the Patreon and the Discord side of things. Ladies and gents, thank you for watching. There's only one slot available for the Crypto Legends. So if you want that last Crypto Legends slot, you got to be quick. Click it, sign up, and we will help you trade and make some money in these crypto markets. Thanks for being here. Let's not worry too much. It's one of those things, and this could be our Black Swan event. This could be the Black Swan event of the bull run. Let's see what happens next. See you soon. Bye for now. Peace.